What's good, H0rr0rr? This is your boy H0rr0rgamer back with another video for you. And as you can see by the title, we are diving headfirst back into a little bit of dumpster fire cinema. Now, if y'all are new to the channel or new to dumpster fire cinema, your boy H0rr0rgamer watches some fucking flaming hot turds, dumpster fires. And then he gives you guys a little something about them. That way you guys don't have to put yourself through it. Your boy H0rr0rgamer watches the garbage, so you don't have to. But with all that out of the way, we're diving into one today that actually wasn't as bad as some of the ones I've seen previously. I mean, there's been some shit. Your boy H0rr0rgamer needs to get a drink because I still need to take a sip of something to help this one go down. But anyways, this one wasn't too bad, okay? It was from Wild Eye Entertainment, which they're notorious for low-budget films. Some of them are good. Some of them are trash dumpster fires. This one, it teeters the line. If it hasn't dove into the dumpster fire yet, it's almost there. But anyways, the film I'm talking about is BVZ, Bigfoot versus Zombies. And boy, yes, this film actually exists. So this film was, it was bad. Like I said, I'm not saying it wasn't bad. This movie was fucking bad. Some of the zombies looked okay. Some of the zombies looked like straight ass Jews, okay? Bigfoot looked like a dude in a gorilla suit wearing a H0rr0rr wig. It was fucking so low budget. They did have a hottie in there. She was kind of sexy, you know what I'm saying? But she couldn't act for shit. There's this scene where her and this guy are sitting in the van while the guy's waiting for his partner because she works in this, it's called the body farm. I guess they take cadavers and stuff and they do tests on them and they bury them like in the dirt. And the doctor was coming up with this like, this kind of like elixir that decomposes the body quicker, but it has a reverse effect, and instead of decomposing the body, it actually reanimates the bodies and brings them back to life. And there was this big accident, and one of the containers fell off the truck. Typical how shit happens. Fucking container falls off the truck, seeps into the soil. Here's the zombies. Well, anyways, she's sitting there talking with this dude in the van, and she's like, everybody's always hitting on me. That's why I don't pay attention to nobody. She's like, but you're the only one who really hasn't hit on me, blah, 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 And he's like, well, and this is what he says. He's like, well, it's kind of hard not to, but I'm not that kind of guy, And then they talk about something else, and he's like, oh, I've never really, this, and that. And she's like, well, tonight could be your lucky night. Well, she's sitting at work, you know what I'm saying? And then they have sex. Bro, they have sex in the van. The van's going up and down and shit. And then they're talking to each other. And it doesn't even sound like they're having sex. It just sounds like they're having a regular conversation. She's like, you see, I told you were going to get lucky tonight. Or some bullshit like that. And he's like, oh, gee, you're swell. That's what he fucking said, guys. Like, what kind of 6-year-old wrote this fucking script? You know what I mean? And then the sequences when Bigfoot actually comes to play and fights the zombies, they're okay, but they're so fucking poorly choreographed because, like I said, it looked like a film with a camera phone. I mean, he's sitting there, the fight scenes are him pushing them, and they're like, he's pushing them, and oh my God. And then there's a scene where my man gets his spine ripped out by the zombies. Okay, he gets fucked up. And he comes back. Instead of crawling like, he normally would, he's walking, bro. How do you walk when you got like 4 layers of your spine ripped out of your ass? You know what I'm saying? You should be goop just about. But no, he's walking to him, and oh my God, they do the typical zombie. It's so fucking stupid. And then, out of all that, they try to do a sequence where the zombie talks, bro. And when I'm telling you, the zombie says a lot of big words that even your boy H0rr0rgamer couldn't understand at some point. I was like, I get what they were going for. They were going for like a Return of the Living Dead kind of feel, but it turned out to be ass juice. You know what I mean? It was pretty bad. And I was just like, dude, just shoot this motherfucker in the face, bro. Like, what the fuck? And he was like, And he walks in, and they locked down the facility, okay? There was a part where it was kind of creepy, cool. It was the nighttime part where I guess they filmed at night and they were hitting the doors, and it kind of had a H0rr0r Romero kind of Night of the Living Dead feel to it, but shittier. You know what I'm saying? But it had that feel like it would feel like if zombies took over and you were locked in the house at night and you just heard the, you know what I mean, and the poundings. Well, my man who turns into a zombie gets in, and I guess he's friends with them. And she's like, how did you get in? And he was like, keys. I'm like, no, we're not doing this, guys. We're not even going to have the fucking zombies talk. But, well, yeah, we had the zombies talk. And he was like, it's the pain walking around for eternity. And, like, I mean, this motherfucker's going off, bro. I mean, he's doing his best Meryl Streep right now, you know. He's going for that fucking Oscar, bro. And then he's like, kill me, or I'm gonna hurt you, you know, kind of like one last warning to a friend deal. And I'm just like, oh God, somebody shoot him in the fucking mouth. And then he ends up biting like the guy who you think would survive. And this guy is like a hunter or whatever. He's supposed to be this big bad motherfucker. He talks all this shit throughout the movie and ends up getting bitten and taken out anyway. And then he walks over to that elixir stuff that was making the zombies come back that's supposed to decompose them. The zombie did this. And he pours it on himself and basically destroys himself. And I'm like, hold on a second. This shit brings them back. What do you mean now all of a sudden it works to decompose this guy? What the fuck? You know, I'm sitting here like, what is going on in this movie? And then Bigfoot's with them the whole time, by the way. I forgot to tell you that. After the two had sex in the van, they're sitting there talking, and my man who got his spine ripped out comes back around the corner and starts attacking them. And Bigfoot comes and saves the day because he has a crush on the girl. Let me say that again so that can fucking sink in a little bit. Bigfoot comes and saves the day because he has a crush on the girl. Yeah, that's where we're at with this. Yep. So, anyways, now we jump to the end of the movie. The doctor, who was just the worst actor in the fucking film, gets it, and I'm fucking glad because I couldn't stand hearing him talk anymore. And then they escape the facility with Bigfoot, you know, and they're driving off, and the only survivors are the hot chick and that geeky dude who she had sex with, and Bigfoot. They were the only survivors. Okay. So they drive off close to the woods, and they're like, okay, we're going to let Bigfoot go. So they say their goodbyes to Bigfoot. And as they're getting ready to leave, Bigfoot gets ambushed by all these zombies, bro. Like 10 of them. And they're, scratching him and fucking biting him or whatever. And this next, what I'm about to tell you, kind of like killed the movie for me. The acting was so lazy from the girl at this part that I was just like, man, that killed it. She goes, this is how she says it. Oh no, they're killing Bigfoot. That's how she says it. Like she just woke up out of a coma. Oh no, they're killing Bigfoot. And then the guy's like, well, we can't just leave. Like this dude's trying. Or we can't just leave him. So you got one who's overly hyped and then one who just like is acting like she's late for lunch break or something and she just doesn't want to be there. And then they grab the weapons and they run over and they pretend to hit, so horrible. Kill all the zombies. Bigfoot says his last goodbyes and then he goes off into the woods all fucked up and hurt. And then that's the last you see of the two actors. And Bigfoot's walking down the trail or whatever into the woods. And this hunter comes by and he fucking shoots him. Bigfoot falls. And then you think, oh shit, Bigfoot got killed. Well, the hunter comes up, looks down at him, and Bigfoot opens his eyes and goes, roar, and then the movie's over. So, yeah, that's what we're working with here. Was the movie fucking terrible? Not compared to some of the shit I watched. Was it good? No. So, all that out of the way, your boy H0rr0rgamer's got to give it 3 dumpster fires out of 5. Not the worst. Definitely not the best. But, yeah. So, yeah. I would probably watch this movie again if I was high or drunk, or with a group of people to make fun of it. But other than that, I'm staying away from this one. Why? Because your boy H0rr0rgamer watches the trash, so you don't have to. But, alright, H0rr0r, with all that being said, I love you guys. Thank you guys. Hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it for you, minus the watching the movie part. Don't forget, if you haven't done so yet, hit that subscribe button along with that little bell button. That way, every time your boy Horror Gamer throws up one of these dumpster fire cinemas, you're in the know. Also, when you're done doing all that, scroll down in the description box and hit that Twitch link and head on over to your boy Horror Gamer's Twitch channel. That way, he can get a follow there too. Show a little bit of love for your boy Horror Gamer on Twitch. Head on over there, show me a follow. I post up content weekly. I'm going to start doing some daily stuff too. Maybe just some chill stuff. But all right, horror. With all that being said, I love you guys. Thank you guys. And until next time, this is your boy Horror Gamer saying, as always, don't fear the darkness. Embrace it. Fucking BVZ. Are you kidding me? Shit I watch for you guys. All right, I'm out.